This takes me straight back to my childhood. My grandmother, told you she's Hungarian, from Szedeny. She used to make something like this. Good afternoon, everyone. This is David Hoffman from Davidsbeenhere in beautiful Lviv, Ukraine, with my guide Diana. Today we are going to hit up a brewery, a restaurant with ribs, and then another brewery.
Yes.
Okay, so where are we right now?
Now we are in the Austrian part of Lviv. On the left side you can see one of the oldest municipal parks of Europe, called Ivan Franko Park. It used to belong to the Jesuit order. 16th century. We are going up the St. George's Hill, where there is the main cathedral of the city of St. George, who is a patron saint of Lviv. Afterwards, we will get to Lvivarnia Museum, to the brewery, Lvivske Pivo, Lviv beer from 1715.
Beer, ribs, beer again. I'm in. All right, this is Lviv Brewery, Lvivarnia. So Lviv beer, right here. This place looks great. If you look through the gate, you can see the entire brewery. Museum is right here.
We are entering the best brewery museum in Ukraine, called Lvivarnia, and the brewery itself dates back to 1715.
Hello, my friend. How are you? Everything good?
Yes, please. Please.
So the entrance to the brewery costs 90, and the beer tasting separate, it's 60. Not so bad. I mean, you're talking about like less than $4 to enter, and another like $3 for 4 beers, so like a flight. Okay, this is the museum. So the museum is made up of 5 rooms. The first room gives you the history of beer. Here we have a map. It shows you where beer came from and how it, immigrated through Europe, or went its way through
Depends
Europe.
on where you lived. Whether you lived in, let's say, in America, like say in Mexico, the beer was made from corn, right? Maize. If you were in China, the beer was made from rice. If you were in Europe, the beer was from wheat, barley. So it depends what grains was grown on certain territory, the beer was made from it. In this room you can see more about medieval Lviv, about different craft workshops and different guilds. So one guild that was close to the Guild of Brewers was the Cooperages Guild. So they were producing different carriages, because beer was stored in the oak barrels, and it was transported from place to place, namely from Lviv to Western Europe in the carriages, and it was in oak barrels.
In case you guys didn't know, in 1527 there was a massive fire and the entire city of Lviv burnt to the ground. Obviously during those times, medieval times, it was all made of wood. After that they rebuilt the city in stone, and that's what we see today.
In this room we have the later history, when the owners of this brewery became the Jesuit monks. According to the document signed by Count Potocki, they became the owners of this brewery 1715. Later there was the time when the Austrian Empire took over, and we have the new owner, Robert Doms. He was a German man, 19th century owner of the brewery. I love story. Robert Doms had a servant. Sophia was the servant of him, and every morning she would serve him a halba. Halba is a half a liter of freshly brewed beer, and he fell in love with his servant and he married her. There's a love story and the song about that.
How many more rooms? Like 2 more rooms?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a bit of thermal baths and different owners. But these guys, they owned also a brewery, Kiselki. They had it.
This last room is when the Polish and the Soviets took over. So over here, Polish, over here, the Soviets. So during those times, if you went back to Moscow and you came from Lviv and you didn't bring Lviv beer, you weren't welcomed home.
The most pleasant part of the brewery museum is certainly the beer tasting. You're mostly welcome. Actually not yet. It's about ingredients of the beer. You can watch it, but then you will taste it. You have to know what you're drinking.
So as Diana said, this room gives you the ingredients. Hops, barley, wheat, you got water. Over here you have labels, yeast as well, correct? And then over here to the very left, you have some of the bottles, and you have them bottling. Look, you can see them bottling right here. Oh, this is great. Look at this. So here we learned about the ingredients, a little bit more of the history, and now we're in the tap room.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the icing of the pudding, the tasting of the beer.
Icing on the cake. And here we go, a flight of Lviv beer. So we got classic, unfiltered. Here we have the brown and the dunkel, right?
Right.
So just go in order, right? Lightest to the highest in alcohol. Okay. I mean, it's a Pilsen, but it's not so light. It feels good. I think 4.5%. It's crisp. It's nice. It doesn't taste like our generic beer. I love this. It's almost like a weedy beer, right? Unfiltered. Oh, you like this. Here, try it.
Blonde.
No, it's better than a blonde.
Blonde?
Better than a blonde. Now we got the brown. Oh, I love the brown. Yeah. Not cinnamon, but like you have some other like sweety flavor here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be my favorite for sure. You were right. You're like, he loved browns, right? I'm like, yeah, I love browns. Dunkel. Oh, that is the best. This one's like chocolatey. It's like, it's between a brown and a porter. That's like the feeling I got. My friend, we're done. Done with the brewery. You want some more or are you good?
No, I think it's enough for now.
I'll finish the brown. I have the beard, like the brewer.
Beard.
Okay, so we're gonna leave now. We're going back to the city and we're going to Ribs.
Yes.
I'm hungry.
The rain is gone. The beer is drunk, so the rain is gone.
We've been very lucky. It was supposed to rain every day while I'm here. And we've had like, what, 1 hour rain? Maybe? Not even. Okay, so we're going back to the city center. Ribs is in the smack city center. That's the best part about the cities. Most attractions, most of the restaurants, most of the places where you're gonna explore are right in the center, so you don't really have to be moving around. Obviously, this is a little far out. You'd have to take a taxi or rent a car, or your guide will bring you here. A 5-minute drive turned into a 30-minute drive because of traffic, but Sundays is like that. Get ready for it. So what's in front of us?
It's a gunpowder tower from the early 16th century that would store their gunpowder, and at peace times, grain. So it has walls very thick at the basement, almost 3 meters. Part of fortification system of the city.
There's history everywhere here.
Yeah, UNESCO heritage city. What can you do with that?
So Ribs is right here. Across the street, to the left, and there's a queue.
Exactly.
There's a queue.
There's a queue, but we don't stay in a queue. We have special VIP service today.
Always. There's the VIP passage right here.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Very good.
Chef, how you doing?
David.
David, pleasure. Thank you.
Look at this, this is crazy. I've never seen it entering a Ribs restaurant. Usually it's never like focused 100% on ribs, but this one is. So it's basically rotating grills. 2 of them over here where we have all the ribs. It's like a huge fire. They do over 1,000, so basically a ton of ribs in sales per day. Oh, I can't wait to try it. Let's get a rack. We'll get 1 rack of ribs.
Here's your plate, and your cutlery, your fork, and your knife. My God, I got an apron with ribs.
It's awesome. I'm now a skeleton. So this restaurant is extremely unique. I've never seen it before. You have no cutlery. You have no plates. You're gonna put the ribs right here, and you're gonna take them off with your hands and eat. Right?
What an experience.
And they gave me beer. An experience to the fullest. We got delicious pork ribs. Look at this. He just brought it here. He cut it up with like a huge, oh my God, it's on fire. An axe, not a knife, an axe. And we also have 2 different sauces. So that's like barbecue and honey mustard, right? Hey, cheers. Like glazed. Oh yeah. Wow, so they're a little smoky. Over to the grill. Super juicy. I prefer pork ribs over beef ribs. To me. Everybody has their taste, right?
That's the right choice.
Oh wow. The barbecue sauce. That's incredible. So gotta like rip off some of this meat. Oh, I'll just dip it. Come on. You usually have to get a rack, right? Full rack. You can share it. It's basically for 2 people, right? 6 and 6. And on the side, we have to clean our hands. Okay, you have to keep cleaning, keep cleaning. I love the barbecue, but let me try again the honey mustard, yeah. It's like a honey mustard, right? Wow. And this place is like bumping. There's not one empty table. Everybody's eating the one thing they serve here, ribs. They have a few other things too. I saw like some pork, like burgers and stuff. They also like
Grilled steaks.
Oh, veal steaks, okay. So grilled steaks, macaron fish, grilled vegetables.
Yes, pickled vegetables, baked potatoes.
But obviously you come in for this experience, right? The ribs.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing it there, them drawing out like a face of a pig, your plate, your cutlery, and then just bringing you the ribs and just eating with your hands. Food is supposed to be eating with hands. The enzymes in your fingers give it a different taste and enhanced flavor.
In the past, they would never eat with cutlery, they ate with their hands, and they were throwing the bones under the table. We will not do that. No, we eat with the hands.
Wow, so good. I love this food. I didn't think I was such a meat person on this trip. I'm not leaving this rack. I usually can do a whole entire rack myself, so. Oh. They're phenomenal. Wow. You sure you don't want more? Last one, guys, and this one has a lot of meat. So you have to come to ribs, right?
Absolutely.
And you drink this to flush down all the grease, all the fat. Oh, this rib has so much. In terms of taste and texture, it reminds me of like Chinese pork ribs. Always very glazy. What?
Last bite
Last bite.
is the tastiest.
Having a beer and we're going to a brewery. I'm gonna limit this one. Oh wow, it's good. Yeah, this is a stout. Too much beer in this city.
There's never too much beer.
This is a very good stout. I have no idea from what brewery it is, but it's fantastic. But eating ribs, the best thing to pair with is a dark beer. A porter, a stout, a brown, in my opinion. My humble opinion. I love hearing it like clack, 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 clack.
All right, let's go to the back. Let's do it.
I'm in the kitchen now. How you doing, man? Good? Wow, look, all the vegetables. We got some veal burgers. We got fish. Incredible. Right here we have some French peppers and the ribs. The ribs the best. This is like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. This place is incredible. So if you want, you can get more than one rack. You can get 2, 3, 4, 5 racks, half racks, whatever you want. The veggies, the fish, and one thing that's really cool here is that the dress attire is casual. If you come in with a tie, they literally cut your tie off and they put it up here. Look at this, it's like 100 ties. They have everybody's tie that they ever cut right there. My friend, are you ready for another beer?
We are going via Jewish Quarter to restaurant Kumpel, which is brewing their own beer too, and they have their Galician cuisine.
More food, more beer. Let's do this. Thank you, thank you. Check out you, this guy's the man.
Welcome
Thank you.
to you.
No, you're awesome, bro. I love this restaurant. They also have a gift shop. If you want, you can buy the axe they use to cut up the ribs. It's like $4,000, roughly $150 US. But they have other things there. They also have beer for sale. Hey, what a great restaurant, right? Right when we turn the corner, you have the city wall. Look at this. Literally, the restaurant's right next to it.
Yeah, and on the side you can see people are sitting on the terrace.
Wow, beautiful. So you have the city wall. This is entering the Jewish quarter.
Exactly.
Okay. And then the brewery's a little farther down.
Yes.
We just passed the Jewish quarter, then we made it here to this beautiful church, and prayer is now in session. What church
Right.
is this?
This is Ukrainian Greek Catholic Church of St. Andrew. The building, together with the monastery, was built in the early 17th century in late Renaissance style and mannerism.
You know, obviously we're on a beer food tour, but I always want to show respect and show you what everything's about. And this is happening right next to the brewery we're going to, which is right behind it.
Yeah.
Right? So we're gonna go through here and we're gonna see the gates of the city.
Yeah.
And there's the brewery.
Yeah.
So we have to go through the gate to get to the brewery.
Yeah.
There's an artist there, awesome. Love when they play. Don't just see them, give him a little tip. He's working hard. Wow, this is the gate, huh?
The
So this is
eastern
the
gate to
eastern
Lviv.
gate.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
There was a western which was pulled down. Now we have only this gate preserved. There was a drawbridge here. The city was besieged more than 300 times and it survived.
300 times and we're here to see it. So what is kumpel?
If you translate the word Kumpel from German, it will mean a kind of hooligan or the chap who shares drinks with you. That's the brand of the whole network of the restaurants. Kumpel Brewery, where we are heading to, plus Bachevsky Restaurant, where we had our fantastic buffet breakfast today. So if you want to get the beer here, you have to properly massage the breasts and then you will get it, okay?
Well, unfortunately, it didn't work for us.
Hello.
Hello,
David, pleasure, nice to meet you.
The lady was saying she wants male hands. Unfortunately, it's not working right now, but we're gonna see the restaurant brewery, and right here we have their tanks, right? This is where you make the beer. This is the same as you've seen in other breweries, right? Mashing, boiling, the whole process, how they make beers. They make two here, a lager and an amber, but their main facility makes 12 different beers. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try the two beers they have and try some food, right? Can't wait, this place is awesome. This is great. I love this city. The city's the best, bro. The city's the best.
It's mine. This is amber beer. It's very tasty. Wanna try?
Nice. I like this amber. I want a full glass though. Instead of just sitting down at a table, we're going to the bottom and we're gonna get beer directly from the tanks. Let's go, my friend. VIP treatment.
Yes.
Always, right?
Yes.
Irina.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, she's here with us.
Irina.
Heaven. I smell the hops. Oh, it's so good. Let's do it. Beer from the fermented tanks is the best. The freshest beer you can ever have. Period, right? The beers came out with a lot of foam. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back upstairs, sit down, wait for our food, let the beer settle, eat and drink. Let's go. Okay, we ordered a few different things. Oh, Vereniki
With lamb.
with lamb, a little different, right? We ordered a mushroom soup from the Carpathian Mountains, where we're going to tomorrow. And we ordered some...
Banosh, it's a kind of polenta. It's corn porridge with special sauces, which is also a Carpathian dish.
Amazing. So, very different cuisine out here. Obviously, the Carpathian Mountains. It's a whole different experience down there. But now we're gonna try both the amber and lager. This one first. Hey.
With more.
With more. Oh wow, more beer? Bring it in. I'll say one thing. They don't hold back here. So this is the one that's mixed. It's the amber and this one together. Oh, that's nice. Try that. It really is unique. So I'm gonna try the regular one.
Very good.
Okay, nice lager. Yeah, but this is unique. I never tried a lager mixed with an amber. And then they have over here, what did he say? Goose ale? No. I don't even remember what he said. Let me try it. Nice, crisp, light. Okay. I mean, it says it all right there, right?
The mixture of golden of bronze ale.
Oh, so that wasn't it mixed. And that's really good. So what's this one?
This one we're gonna try it and see. So this is light amber. So this is a mixture of the lager and amber. This one was the mix of bronze and light ale. So the ales are from their plant, from another brewery.
Cream of mushroom soup, Carpathian soup, basically.
Okay.
Whoa, look at this. Oh yeah.
These are not champignons, these are real Carpathian mushrooms.
I'll tell you, this takes me straight back to my childhood. My grandmother, told you, she's Hungarian, from Sedenc. She used to make something like this. Mushrooms, we're all about the mushrooms in the mountains. Oh my god. Wild mushrooms, huh? So creamy. Yeah. I was gonna do borscht because I hadn't had it today, but I'm good with this.
This is a good choice.
This is fantastic. So tasty.
Very tasty. but the soups can be different. They can be clear, they can be creamy type, but the taste isn't really in the mushrooms.
The mushrooms, yeah. Especially they come from the wild forest, you know? Like everything from the wild is the best. Oh my gosh. So I was like, what's in here? Is it like polenta? Is it rice? She's like, no, it's like more like a pasta dough, right? I don't know if you guys like mushroom soups, but if you do, you'll love this. Creamy, so much flavor. I'm eating a lot of heavy food in this country.
So David, we have 3 types of polenta here. They are called banash, a special Carpathian porridge. So banash with goat cheese and bacon, classical banash with the cheese, and banash with pork rinds and cheese as well. And then we also have dumplings with lamb, sour cream for that, and then we have also mushroom sauce.
Galician cuisine at its finest. I need to try this right now. You're gonna cut it, huh?
Yeah.
You don't cut these.
You take the whole one.
The whole thing. Oh my god. Oh, it's spicy. Right? Whoa. So the mushroom sauce obviously changes the whole flavor, but the inside, spicy lamb.
Very good.
Oh my gosh. Food from the heart. So I'm gonna try this now. It's like a polenta, right? Or it is polenta.
It's called in Ukrainian banosh.
Oh my gosh. If you want to go crazy, get some of those mushrooms. I gotta say, the food in this city has blown my mind. So delicious. And it's not like heat. Very different.
Vareniki?
We had so much vareniki in Kyiv. Here we have it, but it's a little different, right?
Yeah.
So this one's lamb, it's spicy. The mushroom aspect, obviously the mountains. The polenta dish, that's obviously mountains. And then obviously the beer. Huge beer culture here. I mean, what did we do today? We went to the beer museum. We had ribs, we had beer there, and then we came here. And I am about to collapse. Or bite. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Another epic experience in Lviv. Tomorrow we're off to the mountains. It's gonna be epic. I hope you loved it. If you did, thumbs up, comment below, subscribe, and we'll see you in the Carpathian Mountains tomorrow in Ukraine. Sorry.
Enjoy.
No more beer, no more food.